are making change and creating shift in your life. Um, it's such a gift to be able to have people in your life that you can connect with that way. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about was, like I said a minute ago, if you haven't already started creating what 2017 is going to look like for you, chances are you're going to repeat whatever your life looked like in 2016 and maybe the year before that. And I've been there where I didn't create. I just allowed life to happen to me and then was not happy with the way that it turned out. And does that mean that if we create our 2017 ahead of time and things don't go our way, that we've wasted our time? No. But think about if you don't spend time creating anything, the chances of you accomplishing the things that you dream about are slim to none. So no, not everything's going to play out the way that you want it to, but you have a higher chance of manifesting the things that you desire to have in your life, to create the change and the shifts and all of that stuff in your life that you desire, by putting it out there and creating it first. Because every single thing that we experience starts up here. It's a thought first, right? I mean, think about anybody that's ever accomplished anything. They had to think about it first. They had to create it in their mind first before it became a thing, right? So like, this is a perfect example. Chris and I literally dreamed about exactly what you guys are seeing behind me. We literally we created this for ourselves. We dreamt about it. We journaled about it. We had I am statements around the fact that we lived here before we did. We got very, very clear about what it was going to look like, what our life was going to be like, how happy we were going to be. Vision boards. I mean, you guys have heard me talk about vision boards a million times. Like watching those images of the palm trees and the cactus and the sunset and the Arizona just vibe. And we put all that into our mind first before we got here. And that's how we got here. And that's going to be true for anything that we desire to have in our life. We want our relationships to be a certain way. We want to take a trip somewhere. We want to have this new car. We want to live in a different house. The way that happens is by creating it first, by visualizing it, smelling it, tasting it, feeling it, creating emotions around whatever those things are that connect it to you to such a powerful point that you are already feeling like it's already happening. It's already happening. So like in May, when Chris and I came out here to visit, we came out here for a little vacation. People would have thought we were crazy because we acted as though we lived here. We were like, we love it here. This is our new home. You know, the smell, the taste, the everything, the people, the community, everything. We created it and made it real for ourselves before it happened. And you know, not everybody wants to live here. I get that. Not everybody loves the heat and stuff like that. But wherever that place is for you, if there's somewhere that you desire to be, go do it. Go experience it. Go live it. Go test drive that car that you want. Go do a walkthrough of the type of house that you want to live in. You know, Chris and I a couple years ago went and just toured a bunch of open homes. We literally went like we were house shopping. And we weren't ready to buy, but we were just, and we still haven't bought, you know, our dream house, but we will this year. But we literally went and touched the countertops and just imagined ourselves living in this house and what the trim looked like and what the backyard looked like and what the, you know, the appliances and down to the door handles and the little accents of the house and things like that we want, that we desire to have in our lives. You have to go and put yourself there. So what are you creating for 2017? Are you just hoping that it turns out better than last year or this year? Are you hoping just to be lucky, that to stumble upon all of your dreams? Because that's not how it works. You know, we have to and I'm like the perfect example of this. I spent years dreaming. I always say waiting, wishing, hoping. Waiting, wishing, hoping is like, it's a disease. It's like the someday disease. It's waiting, wishing, hoping is a very sad place to be, because you're not taking steps or putting any energy out to create what it is that you want. You're basically just sitting there hoping that something falls in your lap, hoping that you meet the right person, hoping that you know, the dream house that you want just magically appears. And I did that for years, wondering why am I not accomplishing my dreams? And it's, you have to create it. You have to get so clear about what it is that you desire to have in your life that you attract it. And it's just like, you know, like Rod Harrison, who's the one of the mentors that we follow, his Growth U program that I talked about on our last live that we did, that we're now implementing in with our business. He talks about, and he gets this from Tony Robbins. He used to work with Tony Robbins, is that what you focus on, you find. What you focus on, you find. So have you ever bought a new car and you bought a red car and all of a sudden everyone has a red car around you? It's because you're now tuned into it, right? And it's that way with anything we do. It's that way with, you know, our health. It's that way with the things that we want to manifest into our lives, the physical things, the house, the car, the people, all of that stuff, right? It's, if you focus on negativity and you focus on people who are, you know, negative and grumpy and, you know, always complaining and, you know, all of that, that's the kind of people that you're going to attract. Those are the kind of people that you're going to find, because that's the energy that you're putting out and that's what you're looking for. Now, if you start focusing on, you know, the amazing life that you want to have, the amazing people you want to have in your life, the beautiful things that you want to have, the joyful experiences that you want to have in your life, you start thinking about those things, guess what you're going to attract? You're going to attract that stuff. Those things are going to be like attracts like. Those things are going to be magnetically attracted to you. And it's just how it works. It's just how it works. And so anyway, my whole point in getting on here is I just want to encourage people, those of you that are on a personal growth journey, those of you who have done this before, like, you've probably already sat down and written this stuff out, and I'd love if you're on, share, put in the comments, tell me, what breakthrough are you going to have this year? What massive shift are you going to have in your life? One thing, like, what's the area of your life that you're like, 2017 is my year, this is what I'm going to do. This is what's happening for me. It's not, I hope it does, I wish it does, I'm going to try. No, you are creating this. This is what is going to happen in 2017, okay? So I have a whole list of things that I have written down that I am going to make happen this year. And you know what? If you fall short, you're still closer than you were had you not put that intention out there, right? So don't focus on, can I accomplish this? Can I really make it there? Can I really make this happen? It's not about that. It's about put out there your biggest, most incredible, most beautiful vision and go after it. Go freaking after it. And you know what? If you fall short and you make it halfway, who freaking cares? You're still way more ahead than you were prior, right? To putting this out there. So one of my goals for my business is Chris and I want to help. Chris and I will help 100 people this year have breakthroughs around health, fitness, and mindset. We will. We absolutely will help. We will touch 100 lives in that way, through Isogenics, through our business online, our OCD Fit business, through living out our passion and our purpose out loud like this on YouTube, on Facebook Lives, on whatever platform that we feel called to speak on. We have goals of creating a retreat at some point where we collaborate with other leaders and other world changers and people who are just ridiculously inspired and full of energy and wanting to touch lives. We have this vision. We have it on our vision board. It's a picture of a destination spot. It's a retreat. It's a image of a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a resort. It's a resort. There's palm trees in the picture. There's water, and we will be there. We will be there delivering a message. We will be there hosting an event for people, not to make money. It's gonna cost money, but to touch lives, to reach more people, to collaborate with other people who are freaking excited about life in all different areas, right? Not just in what we do, not just in health and fitness, because we're not experts in every area of life, right? But we can network and we can collaborate and connect with other people who are. Bring all those people together, be somewhere beautiful and awesome with incredible energy, and that's a goal that we have. That's something that we are going to create, right? And we don't have a deadline around it. We don't have a date, but it's gonna happen. And we already believe that it's happening. We already believe that we're taking steps towards that happening. It's little steps, it's baby steps. It's literally putting out there to the world your real, raw, open vulnerability, you know, what it is that you dream of, and sharing that with people and letting people know and giving other people the place to dream, giving other people a, you know, who are afraid to dream or who have, you know, a fear around saying something so big that kind of scares them. Like, I want to create a platform for people to do that. I want to create a platform for people to just go crazy with it and dream big. And what did you say? I am going to be fit and healthy again this year. Yes, you are, Senda. You are on your way, girlfriend. I love it. If you guys just joined, tell me in the comments, what breakthrough are you going to have this year in 2017? What's going to happen for you? What shift are you going to create in your life this year? What is it going to be? Tell me one thing that you are committed. You're going to make a decision. You're committed to making it happen this year. And maybe in past years you've talked about it. You've said, you know, I want this or that. I desire this or that. I'm going to have this body, or I'm going to live in this house, or I'm going to travel to this place, and you didn't make it happen. For whatever reason, you didn't make it happen. So what are you going to what's going to happen this year for you? What shift are you going to make? So getting back to what I was talking about in just creating the life that you want, right? Because while it's not fun to talk about life is short and all of that, but really it is, right? So we all lose loved ones. We all have people in our lives that were like, you know, they're gone. And do we want to have regrets? Do we want to spend, you know, another year going, damn, I didn't do the stuff that I wanted to do, and now I'm one more year, you know, away from accomplishing that? And, you know, it's not, you know, I was listening to Rod Harrison did a call for our team last night, and he talks about how, you know, there is no there, right? There is no, like, when I get this, I'm going to be, that's it. That's like the ultimate. I'm happy now. It's happiness is now, right? Happiness is having joyful, exciting things that happen for you every single day. That's what creates happiness. It's small things strung together. It's tiny little happy moments strung together. So how can you bring in more happy moments, more joyful moments, more things that bring you laughter? That's what creates a happy life, right? So it's not that once I accomplish this financial goal or once I accomplish this fitness goal that I'm going to be happy. It's that you need to be happy now on the way getting there. But we need to constantly be dreaming and constantly dreaming bigger every single year and striving for more every single year to be better, to be stronger, to be healthier, to be more financially successful. Because, you know, and I talk about this a lot about just the whole financial thing. It's like money is not everything, but it sure as hell makes life a lot easier, right? And when you don't have it, it's like all you can think about. Right? When you can't go to the store and buy the things that you need, when you can't buy gifts for people that you want to buy gifts for, when you can't travel to the place that you want to travel to, when you can't give, you can't donate. You know, I feel terrible every time I see, you know, these commercials with the animals. You know, Chris and I have a heart for animals, and eventually we will do something with rescue efforts with dogs, because that's one of our passions. And it breaks my heart right now that that's not something that I'm able to do, but it will be, right? So that's what keeps me going, is that I'm going to create enough wealth in my life. I'm going to create such an abundance of wealth in my life that I am able to have everything that I desire, that I need, and I'm able to give, and I'm able to help other people who don't have that, right? So this is just a time, right now is the perfect time to start thinking about what are you grateful for. First of all, my girlfriend Kyla reminded me of this yesterday, and she's so good at this. What are you grateful for this year? 2016, what happened for you that you are so incredibly grateful for? Maybe nothing extravagant happened for you, but we all have things that we're grateful for, right? So I'm going to give you guys a list right now of categories just to start thinking, and this is the same list of 10 things that I always talk about on a lot of the lives that I do and videos that I do. I talk about these 10 categories that I got from a woman named Chalene Johnson a couple years ago on this exercise that I did around creating goals. And this list it's a perfect list just to get your mind going, get you thinking about the areas of your life What are you grateful for? We all have something to be grateful for. And what are you grateful for, and what are you going to create?